Hello, hello, welcome. Welcome Liner welcomes you. Haha. Here we are with episode 3 of Etrian Odyssey Untold, Red Sun. If I remember right, we took down the Cerulean, the guardian of the second stratum. We made our way into the third stratum, fittingly named the Azure Rainforest. It's got a whole bunch of aquatic vibes going on, so let's dive right in. Pun probably not intended. Alright, so we're starting off here with me actually remembering to take care of an earlier quest. The quest was to just make an old choker from the materials you get in a labyrinth, and I completely forgot about that. So here we are. Good job, everyone. This is an old choker. It's a bit odd, but I'm sure she'll look good with it. At any rate, keep up the good work. Alright. Okay, now for the 3 other quests. Have you heard of Edu, the King of Thieves? I was told stories of him back when I was a kid. He was incredibly strong, and he and his band of thieves destroyed several towns as they traveled the world. I bring this up because the client claims to have been part of this band of thieves. Apparently Edu himself gave this guy a treasure map, and it leads to something behind the crystal door on B5F. This is the location of that door. It sounds a bit fishy to me, but a job's a job. Good luck, and keep an eye open out there. Thankfully we got the key from the second stratum, the white key, to open up the white door. So take your quest, have you? Entering the labyrinth means the possibility of coming face to face with death. All adventurers know that. Because of that, there are many who end up burying their bones down in the maze. The client and his friends split up to flee a monster of B11F, but he was the only one to return. Can you please go down and get some proof of their deaths? He doesn't know where they died, so be careful. Alright, and pest control. Decided to take the request, have you? The client wants you to round up all the parasites of B10F and exterminate them all at once. In order to lure them out, you'll need to use... Sorry about that. The incense can be found in a small room in the southwest area of B10F. Make sure to stamp them out. Good luck. Alright, so that's the door that opens up to the... this right here. Upon opening the door, the first thing you see is the imposing figure of a stone giant. You think back on the quest you had accepted to search for the lost treasure of Edu, King of Thieves. According to the map, the treasure should be in this room. But you cannot make a thorough search of the room with the stone giant present. You can either take on the master of this room, or you can turn back now. Alright, let's... fight it. Alright, and we're off to fight off a super boss. Golem. HP is 6000, attack is 52, and defense is 33. It resists all physical forms of attack. Resists, not nullifies. It's weak to status ailments, poison, headbind, leg bind, and I believe that is curse. Yep. And resist the status effects stun, panic, paralysis, and arm bind. And it's immune to instant death and petrify. Its skills are Rock Hammer. Using its arm, it uses strong melee bash attack to a single target, inflicting splash damage. Triple Hammer. Using its arms, it uses 3 random melee bash attacks across the entire party. Ooh. Regen. Using its head, the golem will recover around 550 HP for 3 turns. Flash. Using its head, it has a chance to blind the entire party. Power Wall. Using its arms, it increases the golem's physical defense for 3 turns. And Force Wall. Using its arms, it increases the golem's elemental defense for 3 turns. It also has a passive skill called Endure. It endures any lethal blow, and instantly recovers 3000 HP. So basically half the amount of how much it has. Hey Belle, thank you for lurking. Oh yeah, thank you for lurking too, Senpai. We're all just doing our best fighting a giant golem here. Granted, I could have done so much better with the elemental attacks, but I didn't get to that. And good thing Nympha over here is our protector. And Senpai's the elements, handling the elements here. Oh, let me choose 2. Oh, we're halfway through the battle. Right? No, Senpai. I forget that as an alchemist, he's too squishy. Don't worry, Luna's gonna save the day. Lunachi, revive? Revive, haha. The Senpai's back in it. Alright. So far so good. As long as the medic is still alive, she'll be more than happy to revive everyone. Alright, so it's already using Force Wall, so I gotta lower the damage on that. Did it do so? Nope. And we'll get to it when we can, I guess. Yeah, I was trying to arm bind it first. That way it won't use any more of its damaging attacks. Alright, keep it up. Nice. Arms are still bind, so Keep on wailing. One more good hit should do it. Wait, what was I doing here? Okay, there we go. Developing glow on TP. Better fix that. Okay. I used a flash, but it didn't blind anyone. Nice. Okay, somehow he gave us a good hit to Nympha. Medic is still alive, so let's revive once again. Oh, that's not good. Golem resisted mortal blow from Senpai. So, like I said, it has Endure. Once it's hit with a lethal attack, it'll revive itself once to half of its maximum HP. Annoying stuff. Nothing we can't handle though. Alright, a boosted Volt formula. Thunder Flash. Okay. Well, Senpai's the only one that's blinded, but will he still hit? Nope. I guess wrong. Good thing I went for a salve. I'm boosting Lily's curse. And I'm boosting Lunachi's... Oh, okay, she's going for a fire form. Alright. Oh, head sealed. Oh, nice. That'll do it. Once it's panicked, it can't do anything special except for regular attacks against the party, or it'll just attack itself. Good stuff. Oh, yeah, we did it. Nice. Hey, congrats everyone. Belle, Nympha, Senpai, Lily, and Luna. Alright. Was this monster the guardian of Idu's treasure? If so, the treasure could be hidden somewhere close by. Let's look for it. You search everywhere you can think of, but find nothing. There are no signs that anyone else had been digging anywhere either. Yeah, good job everyone. Was the story about Idu just that? A story? You may not have found anything, but you should report back that you have found the search area back at the pub. Huh, interesting. Alright, well, that quest is done. I'm happy to see you safe. After you left, the clients came to me and gave me the truth. His grandson was an adventurer who lost his life in a labyrinth. Oh. He'd heard from his grandson's guild that the boy was killed fighting a monster that lived in a certain place. With that in mind, he started thinking of how to avenge his grandson. Wait. But that particular location, right? That particular location where the golem was, it was locked behind a white door. And we were the only ones to have the key to the door. So how did the grandson... Huh. Yeah, I got nothing. Well. Something to take note of for another time, I guess. Of course, by then it was too late. So, you're back, and you defeated the monster. He'll be happy and you get paid. It's happily ever after for everybody, isn't it? Except the monster. Hey, I'm not complaining. Alright, now we're heading back to the adventure in the labyrinth. Map the newfound stratum. Ah, I see you've undertaken a mission. Allow me to explain the details to you. Even we in the Rada don't know much about the 11th and 12th floors of the labyrinth. There were once those who ventured often into that stratum, but no record survived of who they were or what they found. So we've tasked a number of soldiers with mapping the unknown floors. But it appears the burden of exploring a new area is too heavy for them alone. Please, support them in their efforts to complete the maps of those 2 floors. Alright, into the rainforest. We're going under the sea. In your journey through these forests, tinted as blue as the ocean, you encounter a soldier. The worry creasing his brow lifts when he sees you, and he smiles as he greets you. You're the adventurer sent by the Rada on the mission down here, no? We've been looking forward to meeting the skilled warriors who felled the king of the jungle. You've heard then that we were ordered to map the corridors of B11F and B12F. But with these dreadful beasts and these twisted passages, we were at wit's end. I tell you, it's a sure relief to have help from the fine members of Red Sun. I'm sure you'll complete all the maps in no time. The soldier walks briskly back home, as if his duty has been completed. You see the soldier off before heading into the forest again. Huh. Well, back to adventure. So, B11F, Stratum 3. I would not say that we're actually quite under the sea. We still got pools of water below us. Moreover, we seem to have a number of enemies related to insects here. We got a madworm, and what else we got in the back? An ant? A giant ant? I swear these ants do not look all that friendly. Killer ants. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, and the shiny killer ant. Go figure. Also, try not to perceive one of the alchemists that's on the battle right now. She's just having the time of her life. Oh, we got something here. Spot something sticking out of the ground at an odd angle. On closer inspection, you discover a broken wand. Cracked wand. Might be one of the items that the client's friends have dropped. One of the VTubers currently in the party, Miyu. So I actually just wanted to tease her for a bit, as in all throughout the playthrough. Whenever she goes into battle, she always has something on her head or on her face. You don't see it anywhere else except on the battle, but... Oh, that's the Rosa quest, yep. I believe for Miyu, the first time around, in episode 1, I had her wear the Groucho glasses. It was just funny seeing that on her face at all times. And then on episode 2, I gave her a party hat. And now this time it's just Kirby. Kirby sleeping on her head. She seems to be going on hiatus. Yeah, an unannounced hiatus. And she's also changed her handle as well. Or rather, she dropped her old account. And she's trying to, I guess, take on a different identity at this point. I don't really know what she's up to, but I hope all the best for her. Underneath some vegetation, you notice what appears to be an article of clothing amid a clump of weeds. You push the plants out of the way and dig a bit, uncovering a chipped axe. Alright, chipped axe. I find it funny that we have two ways of spelling axe. One with the E and one without the E. English is weird. Alright, Miyu. Nice. Alright, we got some F.O.Es up ahead. Did I just move around to explore more? I guess I did. Yep. Oh, check. You stop at one of the forest's dead ends to find a rather large boulder. The boulder is large and flat enough for the whole party to sit comfortably. It could be just a thing, you think. Rest your sore bodies. Sit down on the boulder. As you sit firmly on the boulder, Valeria yelps in pain. Uh-oh. You inquire into their distress to find that Valeria claims something jabbed into them. You look at the spot where Valeria sat to find a piece of broken coral. It seems Valeria sat directly on the coral growing from the boulder. Ow. Lost 50 HP. Man. You decided that the boulder may not be fit to rest upon after all, and leave the area with the coral fragment. Oh, well, okay. That's good. Obtain rock coral. Broken pieces jamming into your rear. That's painful. Alright, moving on. Okay, so why did I come back here? Oh, the floor gives way as you realize you stumbled into a booby trap. Oh, because... Okay, yeah. I guess I just wanted to find that out. So throughout the 11th floor, we have to go through, we do encounter several pitfalls that leads us to the 12th floor. We want to find the right ones that will actually take us deeper into the labyrinth, so... Alright, so we got some F.O.Es here and there. Not exactly of the friendly sorts. Yep. Blood Ant has appeared. Oh, why don't you go ahead and pull this up. Alright, Blood Ant. HP is 1586. Attack is 33, defense is 28. Weak to ice, and resists stab and fire attacks. Its only skill is attack unit. Using its head, it raises the physical attack of allies in its row for 3 turns. Don't be fooled, attack unit is definitely something you want to get rid of, if you can. Because otherwise its party members are just going to attack relentlessly against you. Oh, and the other one joins. Figures. Good thing the other one is already almost dead. Nice. One down. Also, I may be attacking it with fire, and that's only because I forgot the weakness of this enemy. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. At least it works out in the end. Alright, so that's a secret passageway that leads us to this treasure chest. A Medica 3. Nice. Those, I believe, they heal you for 500. And that's another pitfall. We're just gonna ignore that for now. Oh, shiny frog. Nice. Okay, a mining area. That's good. Could be better, but we'll take what we can get. Right, and this one has straight up ants everywhere. This one will be a pain. Yep. Okay, a dead end. Nothing there. I get discovered by the F.O.Es and I tried to take down the enemies here, but alas, it didn't quite work out. Hey, welcome, Riv. Hope you're having a good morning over there. Eepy? Yeah. It's like what, 9 o'clock over there? 9 AM? Almost 10 maybe? No energy, need yawns. Get him. Oh, another F.O.E. I slept at 5 AM. Ah. Well, just enjoy it for as much as you can. Woke up at 8. Ah. It's like 3 hours of sleep. Jeez. We dodged the ants. Fantastic. Oh, I still have this. Nice. I can do this now. Yeah. Okay. Now me forgetting to write down... Oh, no, wait, I wrote it down. Never mind. Now we're used to it, though? I wish you didn't have to be in the first place, but it is what it is. Just do your best out there. There are times I'm more than 24 hours awake. Pain. Oh, and I start escaping because I have too many items and I forget the Ariadne thread. Oh boy. Not that many shortcuts around here either. There's a thing here in Asia, what we call double number sale. Since it's the last month of the year, discounts are up to 80% off, so we are required to do 3-hour live. Ah, interesting. Oh, my apologies. I seem to have been distracted for a moment. Welcome back. And what's wrong, Rosa? Thank you, everyone. I received an order from Master Sheldon to return to Ontario. Oh. It would appear they were short-staffed at the moment, and because of my experience, they want me back. He has told me that I may leave Nova in the care of another servant. However, I'm sorry to trouble you with such trifling matters. I shall give it some more thought. Is there anything I can do for you? I shall get it ready immediately. Oh man. Our guild keeper's gonna miss us. Alright, back to the maze. And of course we start off blindsided. Typical Atlas. Wait, did I just do... I was just having a moment with the map here, I guess. Wow. I've never seen myself do that many mistakes in a row. By the way, Riv, as always, thank you for the logo. The red sun and blue moon logos. They're just too pretty. It's very pretty, yeah? Yep. 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 Okay, what am I doing? There we go. Alright, we have ants coming after us. Alright, Servitor Ant. HP is 2,186. Attack is 31, defense is 31. Weak to ice, resists, stab, and fire. Defense units using its head erases physical defense of all enemies in the same row, lasting for 3 turns. So pretty much the same as the killer ants, except different role to play. And again, I keep on going after fire attacks. What is wrong with me? Alright, well, we bound its head. That's nice. There we go, I finally used a nice attack against it. Nice. Alright, killed it. Neato. Am I lost again? Was I lost again? Yeah, I guess I was. It looks like it was worth it, though. Yeah. Fine. It's fine. Okay. Well, we're almost done mapping this floor. Alright, everyone leveled up. That's what kind of skill did I put in? Great boost up. Fair. Sound of Mastery. Nice. Which one did I put it on? I put it on double strike. Oh, yeah, that'll help. Yeah. And Mew is ice and fire focused. Oh, she gets increased in focus, okay. Now with agility up, okay. You find a small mound of earth here. Upon closer inspection, you find a chipped shield and a broken sword. You take a moment to dig the sword out of the dirt. Broken sword. And that should be the last item we needed to pick up. You believe you have found the lost belongings of the 3 fallen adventurers. Yep, there we go. As you walk the azure path, you discover a number of ants moving about while carrying something in their jaws. The ants are so preoccupied with their work that they have not yet noticed your party. If you wish, you can attack the ants and plunder their harvest. Slowly and with great caution, you approach the ants from behind, taking care that they do not notice you. When in position, you strike at the ants before they can drop the heavy burdens they carry. Nice. What could they be carrying, I wonder? Guess we'll find out in just a bit. After eliminating the ants, you have a look at the harvest they were carrying. It seems to be building materials for their nest, as well as some food. You stow them in your packs before resuming your investigation of the forest labyrinth. Nice. Good stuff. Great, we unlocked that shortcut. Now we got this to worry about. So here we have 4 doors. Oh, we got mining points over here as well. Might as well take it. Nice. Okay. 4 doors, only one of them leads to... the pass ahead. Oh jeez, it's already been 1 hour and I forgot to put on the go live post on Blue Sky. Whoops. Let me log into all this. There we go. Okay. Made the posts. Silly me. Okay, so this quest. How does somebody lose a boot? Maybe it belongs to a rookie adventurer when he can't tie his laces properly? No, dear girl. That would be a faulty assumption. Oh, who are you? This boot likely belongs to a high-level survivalist who has made it to the 3rd stratum. A small man, chestnut brown hair, and a party made up of mainly other survivalists specializing in gathering. He is in no hurry to find his boots, but it's not something he can afford to lose forever either. Let's see. If you were going to look for him, I would recommend B11F in the northeast mining spot. That was strange. Does he know the owner of this boot? Well, we don't have any other clues to go on, so why don't you take a look at the northeast mining spot on B11F? Good luck. Official business 1. Decided to take the request, have you? It must be a real emergency if the Hall is sending out alerts for all adventurers. You'll need to get the details from the Hull soldier on B10F. I've heard there's a man-eating monster that's attacking and eating anything it sees. Be careful, everyone. Love, cast in silver. Decided to take the request, have you? The client wants to make a ring using corundum. A marriage proposal with a handmade ring. That's so romantic. But before he can do that, he needs your help. Heard you can mine it at the 3rd stratum. Good luck. Well, let's take care of these quests on B10F. When you reach B10F, the Hull soldier smiles in relief and runs towards you. Well, well. I didn't think that the famous Guild Red Sun would be coming here. The soldier makes a slight bow and begins to explain the details of the quest. You see, there's a plant monster that's been appearing here on B10F and attacking everyone it sees. We were sent here to kill the man-eater, but it's too strong for us. Not only that, but it's incredibly fast. Even if we corner it, it's gone in the next moment. But we'd like the help of you strong and skilled adventurers who have a grasp on surviving the 2nd stratum. The soldier reaches out into his pocket and pulls out a pink sachet of incense. If you burn this where the plant is, it should numb it, keeping it from moving. That's when you should strike. There have been reports that this man-eating plant is hiding somewhere in a small room here on B10F. I'm sure adventurers of your caliber will be more than capable of handling it, but I wish you luck. With a serious look on his face, the soldier hands you the incense and steps back. You pause before the door when you hear something moving just beyond. You suddenly remember the quest you accepted at the pub. The quest was about exterminating a number of parasites on B10F. Perhaps those parasites are beyond this very door. If you have enough energy and gumption to eliminate these parasites, you should open the door and go inside. Let's go! You can sense countless creatures moving around you. The insects may be near. Use the sugar water? You sprinkle sugar water around the surrounding trees. Lured by the sweet scent, a cloud of butterflies emerges and draws near. A swarm of poisonous butterflies hesitates and attacks you. Alright, time to fight these waves of enemies. You defeat the swarm that attack you, but the second rabble swoops in, attracted by the scent and the noise. There are 4 ways in total for this specific quest. After you defeat the last of this second match, yet another flight of butterflies moves in for the kill. This is one too many enemies. Almost there. No more butterflies are entering the area. You prepare to take on the final stragglers. Oh no, poison. Ugh. Don't worry, Shio has a medic bullet. Heals and cures poison. Nice. You catch your breath and look about you. Although the ground is strewn with the corpses of poisonous butterflies, there are none left alive. You have completed the quest. Now all you had to do is return to the pub and report your activities. The instant you set foot in the room, you begin searching for a presence. You get the distinct feeling that you are being watched. Perhaps this is coming from the plant monster that has been attacking people. If you believe this to be the place, you should try kindling the pink essence in the middle of the room. Not exactly this room, but it's actually this one. You decide that the monster must be in this room, and burn the pink incense given to you by the soldier. The room begins to fill with a spreading cloud of pink smoke. Without warning, you hear a heavy thud right beside you. You see a large plant monster there, writhing in pain. However, it still harbors malice toward you, and slams its spines on the ground like whips. This monster is surely the one behind the attacks. Take this opportunity and defeat the beast now. Let's go. That's painful hits. Nothing we're not used to though. Alright. You deliver the final blow to the ferocious plant, and it drops to the ground. You have successfully killed the monster. All that remains is to go to the pub and report your victory. While on the lookout for the owner of the boot, you find a group of adventurers near a mining point. A party of only 3 survivalists, one of whom was chestnut brown hair. You recall the oddly specific advice that the strange man at the pub gave you. Strangely enough, one of the men in front of you matches the description perfectly. Hey, that's my spare boots! I lost one of them earlier. I didn't notice I had fallen out of my pack, so I didn't know when I lost it. Thanks for bringing it back. But how'd you know it was mine? And how'd you know I'd be here? You told the baffled survivalist of the man you met at the pub. I've never seen a guy like that before. Oh well, we just finished up some mining. Take this as a token of my appreciation. Corundum, you were able to find a boots owner. You should return to the pub and tell the woman about this quest. You obtain the corundum requested by the client. All that remains is to deliver it to the pub. Nice, what a coincidence. Now that's 4 quests done and over with. Good work, everyone. I'm glad you were able to reunite the boot with its owner. Still, that guy from before didn't know the owner at all? How could he possibly have known so much about him then? Just far from uncanny, dear woman. The answer was before your eyes, but you weren't looking, that's all. Asking for an explanation? Sure. You ask and I shall answer. The facts lie in simple logic that anyone can understand. Examining the size of a shoe allows one to easily determine the gender and general physique of the wearer. The shape matches most survivalists' boots, and it has been modified to allow one to move with great stealth. Now, the pattern of the wear shows a great deal. These shoes were worn in battle, and planted as if on the front line. For a long-range support unit such as a survivalist to be on the front line, this party must be somewhat small. The bluish-black spots with splashes of mud can only come from spending time near water. No place in the forest safe from the recently pioneered third stratum is damp enough to cause those stains. And from the scratches and spatters of mud on the higher parts, it was clear the owner spent extensive time digging. From all these indications, I deduced that the boots belonged to an adventurer looking for raw materials. Oh, and there was a strand of hair caught in a lining. That was the simplest clue of all. Do you have any other questions? Who are you? I am Austin, a detective. I have business here in this country, and will be staying here for some time. If you need any help, come ask me. A detective, huh? He really likes to talk, doesn't he? Either way, it's good that you were able to return the boots to its owner. If there's something we don't know in the future, maybe we could ask him. So, Austin. He's actually supposed to be another guild keeper for the guild house. But he only joins around this chapter in the story mode. In classic mode, he joins much later. So we're not going to be inviting him over just yet, unfortunately. Well, the people at the hall were all impressed by his skill. He told me to thank you. He really did it this time. Yeah. He'll join when he gets the chance. Love cast in silver. Complete. Good work, everyone. This is definitely corundum. I'll give it to the client. I'd like to see what kind of ring he makes out of it. And that's the last quest on the list. You defeated the bugs? Good work. I hate insects. Hearing that you've wiped out a whole species of them makes me really happy. I'd expect nothing less of seasoned adventurers. Killing bugs is a piece of cake, right? Tell you what though, if one ever shows up in my house, I'm asking you to get rid of it for me. I mean, yeah, understandable. I'd be freaked out about a roach too. In the depths of the forest, you find the oft-encountered Ronin, alone for once. He notices you as well, and turns to speak with you. So, you've reached the third stratum. You've come far, but what is it you seek? Ren stares coldly at you, awaiting your answer. You ponder the question. All the mysteries to become the strongest, I don't know. The mysteries of Yggdrasil, the reason for the labyrinth's existence. You're certainly not the only explorer seeking to unravel these enigmas. A faint smile creases the harsh warrior woman's face before she continues. Hear me then. Etria once was a small frontier town, in the days before the labyrinth was discovered. And ever since then, it has become a boom town with the influx of explorers. What do you think will happen to Etria once the mysteries of the labyrinth are solved? Ren's cold stare remains locked into your eyes, as though she is testing you. You'll do what you must, I suppose, if you are to continue down this road. And consider where such a road must eventually lead. Ren pauses, producing a weathered scroll from her belongings. If, after doing so, you decide to continue, this secret scroll of the Ronin will be of use. Old scroll. So, this is actually leftover data from the original DS game. And it's been reactivated thanks to the mod. So what happens here is, she gives you the scroll, and it unlocks the Ronin class. But because Untold already has the class right off the bat, the scroll doesn't really do nothing, so the event is just there and pointless. Anyways, guild bits! Red Sun is invited by Valerie. With their names becoming etched onto Etria's fame, more customers are coming around to witness Red Sun up close. Sadly, this also means the pub's rising popularity and putting the volunteers on overtime to get the orders done. Oh? Knowing what she's going on about, Red Sun is more than happy to take up on her task. Valerie smiles in relief as Red Sun immediately plans ahead for tonight with her and the pub. Everyone's on the job. The pub becomes a busy place of commotion among adventurers and citizens alike. But the main stars of tonight's nightlife are none other than the rising stars of Red Sun, happy to be present. Senpai, Miho, and Lilita take their spotlight with a calm, collected, and cozy mood. Nice! With them besides Valerie serving the drinks, the customers are enlightened by the soothing atmosphere. On one corner, Sprite and Plot Bunny sit among the patrons, being the other stars of tonight. Their tales of their expeditions in Yggdrasil bring about an assortment of awe from their listeners. Not at all surprising, with the two girls having a natural talent for storytelling. The patrons shower them with a variety of gifts, eager to hear more of their adventures. The girls feel they could do without them, especially when some of them come with marriage proposals. Regardless, their gifts will certainly help in making Red Sun's stay in Etria more comfortable as time passes. What was that black green sound? The patrons ask about how Red Sun came to be in the first place, knowing how some members uphold the wildest personalities. Sprite and Plot Bunny are happy to oblige, recounting the story of an odd man with sky goggles. An odd man with sky goggles holding a okay. Haruru is hanging around in a different corner, also happily chatting and charming some of the regulars eating and drinking there. In the childish vampire's case, she's regaling them with her experiences in Yggdrasil, with some exaggerations. During her retelling of half-truths, an uninvited guest makes his way to reach out behind her with an unscrupulous hand. Oh. An ominous atmosphere engulfs between them the moment she poked him before he ever laid a finger. With a nectar-sweet tone, the miniature vampire guides him, through her words, to live a better life than what he currently has. That he doesn't attempt this mistake again, and that he goes on to become a hard-working philanthropist of Etria for the rest of his life. Otherwise, omae wa mou jinderu. The unassuming assailant mumbles an apology and shambles off, for he will now become an honest person for her sake. Huh. The strange atmosphere dissipates. Valeria walks up to her and sighs, saying that she was ready to fire her plunger aimed at the hoodlum's face. Haruru giggles, reasoning the need for a lack of violence tonight, as she just wants the place to become peaceful. Back in the main counter, Valerie and Red Sun's volunteers continue to enjoy how this night is all playing out. Juleka sips her drink, then talks about how Blue Moon is also making waves throughout Etria. The other guild recently helped her shop in a busy hour, owing to their natural charms and personalities. Senpai and Miho express pride at hearing their mirroring guild reaching the stars like they are. Lota wonders if they'll be able to see each other once the journey's over. Valerie happily encourages them to do so once the day comes, with Juleka agreeing vigorously. A coalition of Red Sun and Blue Moon will surely bring joy to everyone in the final days of Etria. Red Sun proposed a toast to the road ahead for both guilds and all of Etria to the future discovery of Yggdrasil's secrets. The night continues. That was nice. Alright, so once we map enough of this place, you have seen every inch of this floor and drawn an excellent map. The Rada will be pleased to see your handiwork. If you are done mapping the other floor as well, then return to the Rada and show them the results. If not, then move along to the next floor and complete the second half of your task. When you reach a dead end of the Azure Forest, you find something jutting out of the ground near your feet. Touching the object shows it to be sharp as a needle and hard as a rock. Striking it causes it to ring out a high, clear tone. You can try digging it out just to see just what's buried here. As you dig up the earth, a conch with many thorns shows itself. Thinking it may fetch a good price, you tuck it away with your other belongings. Nab shell. You give thanks for your good fortune in coming across such an unexpected find as you leave the area. Alright, we got 1 hour of the video left. You sense hostility close by and stop to look around. The sources of the dread feeling begin to show themselves one after the next. It turns out to be an army of ants. They click their fangs menacingly, signaling their intent to attack. Perhaps they learned of your ambush of the group of ants not long ago. Regardless, you find yourself surrounded, and have no choice now but to fight. Oh no. That is even worse. The ants are after us because we stole their belongings. That's painful. Could be an easy time now. Here we go. You last through a second wave of the Ants offensive, but they regroup to menace you again. However, you see no reinforcements coming to replace these. This next encounter should put an end to it. You brace yourselves and engage the Ants once more. We should not have taken from them. And now we're paying the price. Alright, well, let's do it. And not quite. There we go. Oh, we got someone. Nice. Out of hope. Okay. Neat. If we go through here, oh. You reach a hidden area after pushing through an opening in the sea of trees. The faraway sound of a horde of insects reaches your ears. Straining your eyes to see where the noise is coming from, you see a gigantic ant. You realize with alarm that you have trespassed into the ant's forest nest. If you are to proceed, battle with the devilish ants will be inevitable. Uh-oh. Well, let's fight it some other time. Oh, wait, never mind. We're fighting it now. Queen Ant! HP is 6,965. Attack is 38, defense is 27. Weak to ice, resists fire. Its skills are... Queen's Verdict. Using its arms, it deals medium damage to random targets, hitting 3 to 5 times. Duster. Using its legs, it lowers the entire party's accuracy, and also has a low chance of blinding. Ruler's Eye. Using its head, it can inflict confusion on a party member. That's annoying. And Crunch. Using its head, it deals heavy damage on a single target. It definitely does seems like... So, it doesn't have any resistances to ailments, so that's one thing to make use of. Oh no, our ruler's panicked. Oh, wait, I don't even have anything to cure Waterloo here. I did not think that far ahead. Oh, well, she got healed in the next turn, that's fine. Nice one, Waterloo. Oh yeah, if I'm right. Yep, this did happen. Killed itself via confusion. Ant's jaws. So what happened here was... I actually got a conditional drop from this boss. Because I killed it while it was panicked. With a long shrill death cry, the Queen Ant collapses to the floor. You have at last defeated a powerful foe. So most bosses in this game have conditional drops where you need to defeat it in It needs to be defeated in various circumstances. Like just now, the queen ant was under the panic ailment, and because I killed it while it was under that, I was able to get the conditional drop instead of the regular drop. He got pewed? More like she, if you think about it. It is a queen ant. It has to be female, right? Alright, we cleared this mission. Is it your wish to continue investigating the forest? I thought as much. It is the only natural answer for explorers, I suppose. But it seems our chieftain, Lord Faisal, has other opinions. Oh, I didn't saw the name? That's fine. Believes that the forest should be left as is, and that there's no need to uncover what's hidden within it. But I forget myself. I shouldn't speak up to you on such things. In any event, your maps will be a boon to our research of the third stratum. We'd like to present this to you as a token of our appreciation. 7,000. I'm sorry to broach the subject when you've just finished one mission, but I have another request to make of you. We've dispatched the soldiers to draw a map of the third stratum. When a number of them have delivered worrisome reports, we will need your help in this mission. Will you accept? Oh, what's going on now? Oh, we'll check it out later. Okay, yeah, there we go. Lurker in the rainforest. Lurker! You accepting? Very good. As I mentioned earlier, there's a strange creature in the third stratum we are unable to reach. They seem to be a humanoid life form native to the forest. We may need to deal with them. For now, we're discussing with the chieftain how to best handle with them. In the meantime, we want you to investigate the life form and report back with details. But beware, for there's no knowing if the life form will be friend or foe to humans. Hey there, Red Sun. I'm a little busier than usual today. You remember that detective, Austin? He's a real hit right now since he can figure things out with barely any clues. Oh, speak of the devil, here he is now. My, Valerie, could you get me a cup of tea? Well, if it isn't the members of Red Sun, helping you in your quest seems to have earned me some celebrity. I suppose I shouldn't underestimate the influence you adventurers have on this town. Sadly, the great unwashed think I'm some sort of cheap fortune teller. Detectives like myself are often misunderstood. That's pretty unfortunate. Oh, I'm used to this kind of treatment. But it's not all bad. Speaking with so many people has helped me to gather a wealth of information. Anyway, I wanted to ask you if there are any large monsters on the third stratum. Oh, it's not an important question. I'm just interested in the distribution of animal habitats. Tell him? Sure. I see. Thanks for the information. Well, I suppose I'll continue my little fortune-telling gig for now. I may hear something interesting. Alright, more quests. Mystery of the Labyrinths. Decided to take a request, have you? The client is an experienced adventurer, and he said he saw something strange in the second stratum. It's a cute little plant that moves. He tried picking it up, but it ran away. He's been looking for it ever since, but he hasn't had any luck, so he decided to enlist some help. The client says he saw the strange plant at a dead end on B10F in the second stratum. Though he reports that it just popped out of the dead end, so try going to apparent dead end walls? It'll probably take some patience to find it, but good luck. Orphans of the Forest. Decide to take the request, have you? It's a mystery why, but the ants living on B12F have become very violent at a certain time each year. They claim the lives of many adventurers. I want you to find a reason why they turn so antagonistic. Pun very much not intended. If we can find out what's happening, then we may figure out a way to deal with it. Chef's Request 1. Jackson the Chef has another request. He wants to pioneer a new trend of using bug nests as the main ingredient in dishes. Let's see. I heard you can get it from dragonflies on B13F. He wants 3 of them. What kind of food can you make out of a bug nest? And what's the Austin up to? I have quite a number of consultations. It'd be nice if I had someone around to compile everything for me, but I left all that behind. Austin. While searching for the strange plants on the second stratum, you reach a dead end. You look around, but see nothing but trees blowing in the wind. You have no idea where to find the plants. According to the client, plants jumped out of a dead end. Perhaps you should keep coming back here until it appears. So they pretty much have certain enemies pop out on certain points in the labyrinths. World sprouts. You were able to find and defeat the strange plants. You decide to take the carcass back to turn it in at the pub. Mystery of the Labyrinth complete. Good work, everyone. Is this the plant? It really is cute. You fought it at a dead end on B10F, right? Maybe you'll find another one there. Yeah, so this is just a minor tutorial on telling you certain enemies will pop up in certain spots. Find the detective. Uh-oh. Where did Austin head off to? Decided to take the request, have you? You remember that detective guy, right? He told me he was going into the forest, but he never returned. I know a lot of the patrons in this pub look forward to his stories, and a lot of people are worried about him. He didn't say where he was going, but he did leave this note behind. It's a bit long, but let me read it. Once property of man, now belonging to the insects who dwell below. The light of the orb becomes the sun. The shadow points to the four doors. From under the sun, south 2 steps and 1. West 1 step, and again south 2 steps and 1. There, below. The honey shall become an orb and regain its shine. That's it. Do you have any idea what that means? Come to think of it, that customer over there was worried about the detective's disappearance too. Maybe if you work together, you'll be able to get a hint about where the detective's gone. Yo, Red Sun, you're the ones who will help search for the detective? I'm worried about why he's not here. The hostess told me about the note too. You want to put our heads together and think about it? Alright, here we go. Once property of man, now belonging to the insects who dwell below. The light of the orb becomes the sun. The shadow points to the 4 doors. From under the sun, south 2 steps and 1, west 1 steps, and again south 2 steps and 1. There, below. Riddle mumble jumble. The honey shall become an orb and regain its shine. There you go. I don't have a clue what any of it means though. If we could figure out what the sun shall refer to, then maybe we could get somewhere. The light of the orb becomes the sun. Huh, what could it mean? There's an orb vein where the detective went. You think that could be the sun? I have no idea what I'm saying. Mine? Oh, that might be it. You get orbs from mines after all. So if a mine is the sun, then if you start from the mine on the floor the detective went to, you just walk in the directions listed. Shadow points to the 4 doors. The inn has doors that line up, but is this talking about something in the forest? In the 3rd stratum. Yeah, I don't know how I put in the 2nd stratum. Because it's clearly in the 3rd stratum. I don't think the answer changes anyways. When you enter B12F, you feel tension in the air. This must be because the ants had turned violent, as you had heard in the pub. You must determine what the ants are hiding. Check your map and figure out where you should go. As you walk through the forest, you see a familiar figure, Austin the detective, facing away from you. Did he come all this way by himself? He doesn't appear to be with anyone else. You remember the quest from the pub to look for Austin in the labyrinths. You decide to talk to the detective. Oh, Red Sun. I didn't think I would see you here. One of the regulars at the pub became worried about me and hired you to find me, I presume? Well, I apologize for causing others to worry. Still, you didn't happen to come here using the note I left behind by any chance. You nod, and the detective looks straight into your eyes. Is that so? Allow me to ask you this then. What is the sun? Hermione points. You are indeed very skilled and clever adventurers. You have my respect. But it matters not right now. You see, I am here on business. Since you're here, could you lend me a hand? In a matter of seconds, a certain monster should arrive. You're good at finding monsters, yes? You hurriedly look around for a monster Austin spoke of, but you do not sense anything. Suddenly, an immense pressure surrounds you, just as the detective said it would. Now then, my fellow adventurers, I'm counting on you. Toxic worms. This will not be painful at all. Alright, Belle. That's the end of that. Eh? When a detective approaches the fallen monster, it suddenly rears up and spits poison on him. Ah, futile resistance. You can't believe your eyes. The detective was hit with a massive amount of poison, but all he did was flinch. Ask what just happened, and he smiles cynically. Oh, it's an application of simple technology. Anyone could do it if they understood the principle. After confirming the monster's death, the detective examines its carcass. However, it seems he does not find what he is looking for. Austin shrugs and sighs. This one isn't it. I apologize for involving you in my work. Just think of it as bad luck. Still, at the end he didn't appear. Oh, don't you worry about what I said. If you knew the details, it would only put you in danger. Now then, I must be off. With these words, the detective uses an Ariadne thread and disappears. He must be returning to the pub. You were able to find the missing detective. As requested, you should report to the pub when you have the time. We go here, and then... You escape from the ant guards and proceed deeper, finding large eggs hidden within the vegetation. These eggs must be the ants. Clearly they become violent in protection of their eggs. You should escape the nest so that you can report your findings on the ants' behavior. Ant eggs. So that's why. The ants are protecting your eggs? I can see why they would turn so violent then. I'll put out a warning to other adventurers telling them to avoid the ants in this season from now on. Alright, that's settled. Good work, everyone. The detective is back and safe. Still, what a false alarm. Keep the experience coming. Welcome back. May I have a little of your time? I would like to talk to you about something. It is about the summons by Master Sheldon for me to return to Ontario. I have officially turned them down. The mansion is important to me, but Nova is more important to me now. Also, I want to continue supporting all of you in your adventures into the labyrinths. Ontario? Haha! Yep, apparently we got an Ontario over here. Canada, eh? Yeah, we got a country named Ontario here. Surprise, surprise. Luckily, our maid is not heading to Ontario and is willing to serve us. It seems to be watching our every move from its position amidst the grass some distance away. A figure. The only adventurers you can think of who would dare tread this deep would be the duo of Ren and Tlaka. But would they hide themselves and watch you from afar this way? You weigh the options of approaching the unknown figure or ignoring it. Approach the glass? You attempt to approach the figure, but it seems to have anticipated this and disappears into the forest. You decide to remain cautious of any other unfamiliar figures as you go on your way. Alright, so we got a horde of bats here, but there is a reason why I decided to go for a random encounter. As you can see on the map, there's an F.O.E. active, and he joins us. Surprise, surprise. Let's see. This would be the Aquatic Butcher. HP is 3,385, attack is 37, defense is 36. Weak to Volt, resists a bunch of physical attacks. Its skills are Charge. Using its head, it charges up power for the next turn, increasing physical damage dealt. And Reaper Claws. Using its arms, it deals heavy cut damage to a party member, and can instantly kill. Ooh, painful. I don't think we have any accessories at this point that prevent instant death. So, not exactly a fun time. At least we got Miyu on the offensive with the Volt attacks. Oh, he got paralyzed. Nice. And the head sealed. Perfect. Now to beat it up. Nice. So far so good with the exploration. As you walk alongside the water, you find a number of holes in the ground. The holes seem just large enough for a person to move around in. Your curiosity is piqued as to what may be inside the holes. Peer into the hole. You direct your light into the hole, and find that the sides gradually slope downward. Past a certain point, the hole curves, and you cannot tell what might be further within. You must pull back from the hole for now and decide what to do next. Send someone to investigate. You decide to send Valeria into the hole to see what might be inside. Some time passes before Valeria jumps out of the hole in a panic. When you ask what's wrong, Valeria says that a giant crab monster was lurking deeper within the hole. The party quickly mobilizes, ready for the giant crab to show itself at any moment, but nothing emerges. Could the giant crab be uninterested in chasing after you? If you dare, you may check inside the hole once more. Let's try again. In order to investigate a second time the hole where the giant crab lurks, you send in Sprite. Once again, some time passes before Sprite comes crawling out, in much less of a hurry than before. To hear Sprite tell it, there was indeed a crab deeper within, but only its molted shell now remains. The crab most likely nested here once, leaving behind only its slugged out off shell. You leave the area, mulling over the workings of nature. You stand before the hole where you once found the giant crab's molted shell. But you see no use for a crab's molted shell on your journey, and so you go on your way. I could go for some crabs to eat. As you walk by a forest waterway, you notice bubbles rising to the water's surface. It seems air is seeping out from somewhere, forming pockets that are rising from below. There may be something worth noting at the bottom. You are tempted to see what it is. The water is easily shallow enough for you to investigate with your bare hands. There is no need to step into it. As you grope around the bottom, you come away with a large shellfish. Seems this is what was creating the water bubbles. Wonder if it's good to eat. Try eating it? Yeah! When you make up your mind to bite into the still trashing shellfish, you are met with a surprisingly sweet taste. Ooh! Oh, neato! Party recovers 30 TP. You are unable to find another shellfish, having just disturbed the water, but another may drift by later. How thoughtful of the shellfish to be good food for us. If you happen to pass the stop pond again, perhaps you can reach it for another shellfish. As you stroll by the waterway, you hear the croaking of frogs. The sound grows louder and louder until you realize it is coming from all sides. Realize. Oh. You must act quickly before the situation gets out of hand. What will you do? Use an item? You check your belongings. I don't have any bombs. I should check that out in Blue Moon when I can. You conclude that the best way to counter the croaking sound would be to match it with your own cries and begin yelling. But no matter how you raise your voices, you cannot drown out the frog's song. Seeing that this method is futile, you try to think of another. Stay still. Thinking that times like these are when one must stand one's ground, you stand firm and still. You listen to the frog's song for a while, trying your hardest not to move a muscle. Eventually, the croaking grows softer in volume, and then fades completely. You have withstood the ordeal without putting yourselves in harm's way. You give a sigh of relief before returning to your investigation of the forest labyrinth. Nice! We pacify the frogs. Decided to take the request, have you? This was posted by a biologist who has lived in this town for quite a long time. He says he wants to research the giant crabs that live in the third stratum, but he can't find any. They're supposed to live on B13F, so if there's something there, it has to be on that floor. Good luck, everyone. Decided to take the request, have you? This comes from Ian, the owner of the general store. He wants everything you can chop from the third stratum. Everything, huh? That sounds like a lot. Good luck. What we got here? Ah, the molten shell. You stand before the hole you found the empty giant crab shell in. You recall the quest you accepted to find an empty crab shell. The shell you found should be perfect for this job. You pull the crab shell from the hole, making sure not to damage it. The quest is complete. Turn it into the pub when you have time. Hey! That's crab catchers done. So you found a sample for research? Good work. And what is that sample? You show her the empty crab shell. That's the sample? Well, it is perfect for his research. Can you just put it in that box over there? No, don't hand it to me. Put it in a box. Thanks. Anyway, thank you. Here's your reward. Maybe I should not look up what a molten shell looks like. You obtain the materials asked for by the general store owner. Deliver them to the pub to complete the request. Oh, we got 20 minutes left on the video. Nice. Good job, everyone. Rock, coral, and sea branch. Gnat, and narcissus. There are a lot of materials to be found in the forest, quest or no quest. Be sure to collect them if you can. Well, I'll have this sent to the client. Thank you. Okay, we got 20 minutes left, yeah. As you walk the blue forest, you find tree branches scattered about near your feet. The wood seems to be of high quality. You decide to put them in your pack to take back to town. Bug nest, hey! Just as you're about to depart, you find more that can be used as materials in the tree before you. They are close enough for you to reach out and take if you wish. Reach towards them? As you reach up in an attempt to collect more materials, there comes a sudden buzzing of wings. Uh-oh. The insects who originally harvested the materials have noticed you and are even now flying directly toward the party. Uh-oh. Dragonflies. Oh my god, sprites. Just annihilating one with 2 shots. Though you emerged victorious over the insect horde, the materials were crushed during the fray and are now unusable. Aww. With other insects potentially lurking nearby, it is too dangerous to remain to curse your loss. You leave at once. Oh, and we got the bug nests. I don't know why I skipped over there. I guess I was getting too frustrated. Alright, put the difficulty to picnic for a moment. Just because that quest was actually annoying. Anyways. Chef's request complete. Good job, everyone. You'll have 1, 2, 3 bug nests. Jackson will be happy when he gets these. Still, is he really going to make food with these? I don't think I'd want to eat whatever he's cooking up with these things. How about you? Would you like to taste it? Yeah, huh? That's just a bit too exotic for me. I'd pass too. Alright, so we're in the 14th floor, and this is how we travel through the open waters here. Giant petals. Cool stuff. You reach a lake within the forest that seems as vast as an ocean. As you look about in wonder, a shadow suddenly appears before you. I warn thee, step no further into this vale. As the shadow steps into the light, it is revealed to be a youthful-seeming girl. Her glare at you, however, smacks more of malice than innocence. This forest is our sacred ground. Woe betide any who trespass. The girl disappears as quickly as she came. Could she be the humanoid life form? Seeing that you will need to go deeper into the labyrinth to investigate this, you decide to press on. Oh, one more F.O.E. That would be the Creeping Death. Let's bring it up over here. Creeping Death. HP is 4,500, attack is 38, and defense is 34. Weak to ice and resist stab attacks. Its only skill is Vicious Bites. Using its head, it does a melee attack to the entire party. And boy, that bite is painful, as you just witnessed. Oh, Creeping Death has me blinded. Nice. Good work, Abigail. Blinding slap. Okay, so far so good. The warrior song is already up. What's Twy gonna do? Gag, head snipe, and anesthetic. See if that works. Oh, nice. Not enough damage though. Oh, head has been sealed. Nice. Toxin injection? No. Alright, come on, come on. Maybe this time. Ah, there we go. Poisoned. It dies. Nice. That's enough F.O.E. down. Oh yeah, this treasure chest. The Violet's Key. So much like the white doors and the white key we had, this one opens up the violet doors with... Yeah. The violet key opens up the purple doors. Releases a low pitch and dazzling glow as if resonating with something. Perhaps it opens the purple crystals entwined with ivy, seen elsewhere in the labyrinth. Deciding that it will surely have its uses, place a violet crystal shard in the pack with your other valuables. Moving on. Something strange catches your eye. Oh ho ho! Hey, Henri! Thank you for the raid! Wow. This raid is sponsored by Henri Cream. Yep, I figured as much. You're just in time, actually. We're about to... We're about to fight the boss of this stratum. I hate big. Oh no. You're playing the fishing minigame. I know how awful that was. I've been there. Big nice though? He is. His gameplay just sucked. Even with your experience thus far, the presence is stronger than anything you faced. Have 6 more to go? Oh no. Are you ready for anything? Had you prepared yourself to confront any creature? If you have confidence in your skills, then open the door and meet your fate. Alright, 10 minutes left. And then something special happens after these 10 minutes. As you continue through the brush, you come across a vast expanse of water. It's as if an ocean was suddenly transported to the middle of the forest. Within the blue-tinted oasis, you see a distant shadow. It must be the inhuman girl you met once before. You can walk towards her if you want. It is the humanoid girl you encountered before. She raises a shrill cry upon seeing you. Trespassers from the sealed lands, by what right dost thou disgrace our sacred ground? Thy presence here violates the ancient pact between our peoples. I have warned thee, but thou paid me no heed. Face then, the guardian of our holy land! With this, the inhuman girl gives a sharp, high-pitched whistle. The sound resonates through the forest, and a huge creature appears in response. That's a big guy. Hear me, Corotrongle. Smite these vile intruders. Such is the girl's cry before vanishing into the forest, but you have no time for pursuit. The monster that flies through the air, as easily as swimming, is about to attack. Corotrongle, the boss of the 3rd stratum. HP is 9260, attack is 43, and defense is 33. Weak to fire, resists electricity, and immune to ice. It's weak to the curse ailment, or resists stun, sleep, paralysis, and blind. And it's also immune to petrification and instant death. Its skills are Aqua Veil. Using its head, it raises fire resistance for 3 turns. Coiling Tail, using its legs, it binds the head, arms, or legs of a single target. Blood, using its arms, it deals heavy ice damage to random party members. It won't hit the same target more than once, and may cause sleep, and it hits up to 5 times. Freeze Aura, using its head, it increases physical and elemental attack for 3 turns. Ice Breath, using its head, it deals heavy ice damage to the entire party. And Tackle, using its legs, it deals melee bash attack that pierces across lines, dealing heavy damage. Painful stuff. But, so there is something that interesting that has happened here. So, I bound its legs. And here's the thing. So, I didn't prepare myself for this. I was supposed to get a party member that increases resistance to the ice element. I did not do that. But what did happen, however, was that I bound its legs, and it kept on using attacks that relied on its legs. So I just kept on wailing at it for these next several minutes. It was wonderful. It also kept on saying poison too. Pretty interesting. And of course, it's no longer leg-bound. Alright. Great, resistance to fire increases. Oh, it's almost done. I did not have anything... Oh, I did have a chill mist. That could have been useful early on. Not that it matters at this point. Come on, almost there. Yep, there we go. Alright, boss is dead. The dread monster begins to slowly fall before your eyes. The shadow behind the collapsing horror has apparently already escaped. But where looked, you find a stone tablet engraved with a mysterious language. If it came from the unknown shadow, it may be a useful clue. Other Hall might know more. Mysterious slate. Well, there's not much else to do around here, so... let's go on ahead. Once I finish mapping this area. And then... onward to the next floor. There we go. Fourth stratum, Sandy Barrens. The pathless drifting sand. Well, not bad. Well, we will worry about this stratum another time. For now, let's return to Etria and give our reports. Lurker in the Rainforest complete! So, you met this unknown life form, and it dropped this tablet. This engraving is in some language beyond our ken. I'll assign Arata's best researchers to it. With enough study, we may gain insight into this scroll's nature. We'll keep the tablet safe at Rata Hall. You should continue with your investigations. Ah, and how could I forget? We have a reward for your hard work, of course. Awesome! Well, that's that. Alright, third stratum complete. Thank you all for watching. I will now head into the bonus section of this stream. I actually came up with this a long time ago, and I'm glad everything's worked out so far, so time to get into it. After this, the credits will roll, so see you guys some other time.
Bye.